I'm going to start, we're going to bring somebody up on the stage that's going to get into some details about what we're doing. A lot of you have heard this man, have seen this man. He's got a very similar hairdo as me. I don't want to go down that road, but he's far more intelligent than I am in a lot of areas, and I really enjoy spending time with him. And he'll teach you some things that you need to have. You got to learn today every step of the way so that you leave here with the tools you need. And this man is instrumental in making this happen. So without further ado, I'm going to welcome our head of IT, Jay Boram.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for making the trip to come and be with us today. We have a lot of exciting news, a little bit of change, a little bit of enhancement, things that are going to make everyone's lives better. That's what we want to do, right? We want to have success. Steve talked about success and failures. You can't really have success unless there's a few failures. That's what drives it. And we're going to try to go in that direction. I hope what I can do today is bring you guys all the information you need to be more successful. Because I think you're all successful right now, right? Everyone's pretty successful in this room. We all traveled a long way to get here. You can't do that if you're failing, right? By the way, did you know there are thousands of people in this room that aren't even in this room right now? This event is being streamed all over the world live right now. Everyone's looking at everyone here. That's pretty cool. And you know why that can happen? That can happen because we're in the age of technology. We have really cool stuff that allows cool things to happen. We can stream video. We can communicate with people across the globe like they're sitting right next to us. Video, chat, email, like someone mentioned earlier. All of these things are things we use every day. We don't even think about it. We just do it. We do it because there's guys behind the scenes that are smarter than me, smarter than a lot of people, making it all happen. We have a tremendous team at telexfree that works on technology every day. Programmers, thinkers, big thinkers. I might talk to one of those guys and say, hey, we're thinking about doing this. He enlightens me that there's 100 other things that I didn't think of before I thought of that. And we try to help them determine where we're going and what they need to do to deliver the technology that we need. Part of what I'm going to talk about this morning is the history of telexfree. Because you may not know how telexfree started or the technology behind telexfree that makes it all possible for us to do and have what we have today. I've got some slides I want to show you that we put together. And we'll give you a little bit of the history of what was telexfree before telexfree. Before telexfree, there was a telephone company. Steve Labriola, who just was up here speaking, Jim Merrill, who you've heard of before, Carlos Wanzeller, they got together and said, hey, we know about this technology, telephone technology, because we've been in the industry for some time. Let's do it ourselves. Let's have our own telephone company, because telecom's big. And this happened some time ago. This wasn't just yesterday or a couple years ago. This was about 8 years ago, 9 years ago now. They bought all the equipment. They were educated in the space. They had been in it before, working together in a variety of opportunities. And so they brought the infrastructure together and they started this telephone company. Then they had to get customers. If you have a company, you don't have customers, you can't do anything. So they said, hey, we're going to go out and get some customers. The challenge that they found was television advertising was the medium at the time that was being used, and the market they were trying to attract was somewhat limited. You had to watch TV in order to see the ad, in order to become a customer. And the cost of doing television advertising was a little bit higher than expected, so the cost of acquisition of a customer was a little bit higher than they may have expected. They had a limited audience. They could only attract people that were watching television, because that was the method. They did a little other local advertising, newspaper, whatever. But they thought about, hey, listen, we've got a product that doesn't require anything local. It's worldwide. Let's try to attract a worldwide audience of potential customers and sell our products to everyone that might be able to use them. We talked about the limited market. The product that they had was based on VoIP, which at the time was not new, but it was coming into the mainstream. Voice over IP. That means you can make a call over the internet, basically, is what it means. They had the infrastructure to do so. They were determining how to deliver that to 1 million more people all over the world, but they had the knowledge of the space. They had the equipment to do it. They just needed to get the customers. That's when telexfree came around. They said, how can we reach a global market advertising if we can't reach a global market with television advertising? We'll do it on the internet. We'll create a platform where we can empower people that come to our company to help us sell our products to our customers, and we'll give them a tool to use in which they can advertise to anyone who's got a computer. Right? That's the whole idea. We need customers. We need to advertise. This was the tool that telexfree determined was going to help the telephone company get more customers. What became of that? We got some customers, all right. We got every one of you in the room here who's a customer, right? Yeah! We got customers all over the world. We have software that allows them to communicate on their computers. We have our central access program where you can pick up a phone and call a landline or a cell phone in 40 countries, unlimited. Amazing. But what's next? We're constantly striving, right? We constantly have to get more customers and do more things to be successful. What's the future? We're living in the future, right? Every day there's something on the news about some new gizmo that's awesome, some new device that allows you to do some stuff, talk to your friends and family, share your pictures. How many of you guys are on Facebook? Don't lie. Those of you that didn't raise your hands, I know you're on Facebook. You can't fool me. We want to share our lives with people. That's what we do. It's exciting. I want to tell my friends and family what I'm doing. I think my friends and family are probably watching me up here right now saying, what is he doing up there? telexfree has decided that in order to move to the future, we have to have more products and services. You guys are doing a great job at selling telexfree 99, the VoIP product. We have lots of customers that use it every day, every month they're renewing, calling people all over the world, using our soft phone product that's on their computers to communicate, video chat, all those different things. We want to extend our advertising platform to help you guys sell new products. If there's a new product, there's a new market. If there's a new market, there's a new method of advertising. We want to enhance our system that you know and love now to help you sell some of these new products we're going to talk about today. Because we have a lot of great new products that all fold in together and make this opportunity really amazing. The continuity of product offerings that we have for you now makes this one of the most powerful opportunities on the planet. There's no restrictions on who you can sell to as a telexfree agent. Whether you want to sell the use of the app and the Telex 99 service, or you want to extend the ability to use some of our services across other platforms, and we'll talk about those today. Mobile platform. The app is pretty cool, by the way. We're going to talk about that later. But how about a little more global expansion, right? Right now we have people all over the world that participate in telexfree as agents, use our product and service that we have now that's powerful, telexfree 99. But there's a lot of people around the world that don't use that product. And they don't use that product because it's not convenient for them to use the product. It's a pretty easy product to use. The software on your laptop or your computer, and your friend has it, and talk to him, great. It's pretty cool if you want to dial your friend's cell phone or landline using an access number. You got to know what your access number is though, right? You got to go through the steps to call. It's okay, it works. We want to reach more people. We want to reach that guy in the taxi cab that Randy talked about, that wants to communicate with his friends. Go get an access number, do your thing. Incremental plan options. $2 are be cool. $10, $50. What's it take to qualify? What's qualifying sale? You have telexfree right now. $49.90. How about a qualifying sale? How about a qualifying sale of $50? How about you pick up five customers at $10, and that's a qualifying. The idea is to empower you with products, so you can attract your customers. We want to give you some flexibility too. Flexibility allows us to do. We're all pretty flexible. We're all pretty flexible here. Right? You're out there. You don't have your laptop. With you. You're not sitting in your office. You want to be flexible. You want to check your Facebook. You want to check your Facebook from your phone, and you don't need to be home anymore. You want to be flexible. You want to text your friends. You want to text right now and say, "Wow, this guy. He's not that exciting. He's got some cool slides. You could send him a picture. How about flexible finance? You're all very successful entrepreneurs. You started your own business. You decided to take your life in your own hands. Create your financial future, right? You became agents. You're out there promoting. You're getting